Caroline and Ian. We've sold our house, given up away all our possessions. We're on a 3 years now touring in a motorhome, and we've just bought a place in Bulgaria, but at the moment we are on the island of Skiathos.
So come and join us as we island hop around Greece in our 90 days of exile from Bulgaria and see how Christian faith and van life work together on a wing and a prayer. It's Saturday evening, 7 o'clock, and that is a lovely atmosphere over here by the port. So there's families all along there sitting and having drinks. The children are gathering down here to play, chucking stones in the beach and riding the bikes up and down the hills. And it is a super atmosphere. We've come to walk the dog and just have a chill before we go out for dinner. And we're hoping tonight, they've asked us to book a table because we think there may be entertainment tonight, which you can come and join us if there is. Happy Saturday, everybody. Well, that was a bit of a disappointment. There was no entertainment at the restaurant tonight. I offered to sing for them, but they suggested it was probably better I didn't. So we've come back to our balcony. Listen. The sound of scooters, cicadas, which are grasshoppers to us, children playing football, the garden's all lit up, all the little apartments and street lights are on.
The moon.
And here's Mr. A chilling out.
Catch the moon?
I'll catch the moon in a minute, my darling. Do you want to sing us a song as entertainment for the evening? Okay, I'll move on. And so, for Mr. A's enjoyment, I will show you the moon. There it is. Oh, it's gone.
It's gone. It's there.
No, I did find it. So it's as nice as sitting out here, just feeling part of the city, and taking in the atmosphere. It's 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning. We've come out because it's nice and cool, but it's lovely to get off the beaten track. There's these houses with bougainvillea growing all over them, and then just a myriad. Do you like that word, myriad, on a Sunday morning? A myriad of little streets to get lost in. So we're just having a wander and seeing what we find. Oh, there's a Greek bloke joining me. It's been a bit of a climb up the hill, especially for Delilah. So we're just taking rest in this shady courtyard. So the courtyard overlooks the sea. And they've got one of these little things, and then off it, it's just lovely streets. Again, you can just go wandering down, pictures of the sea.
Here's the church welcoming committee, and this church is right up on the hill, and they do different services. And today, this morning, a service that they did was this one, which is relieving people of oppression, and a healing service. And or they might even be doing it tonight. I think that's 7 o'clock tonight. So they have 3 other services that go on, and This is English pastorite dealer native, so it might even be have an English translation on it. It says that it is the church of the birth of Mary. They're really into Mary all the time. So I'll show you the picture up there. Don't know if you can see it very well. Birthing of Mary. The church was built in 1837, and I think that the Reverend left about half an hour ago. I think he's gone to open all the windows in order to enable the wind to come in, keep the congregation cool. Let's see if we can get a little shot from the inside, if you don't mind. Very ornate. Yeah. And the reason that you can see it is because from the harbour you can actually see the little tower. It's got a little tower up here. It's beautifully painted now, is it? It's really ornate. Third church on Sunday. And that one's closed and all. And we've come up to the clock tower. And it gives you the finest view of Skiathos. And it's not Caroline's bottom.
Okay, so one of the downsides.
Marvellous. Yes?
Of getting here.
Hang on.
One of the downsides of getting here is there's a lot of narrow streets with steps. And it's like Cat Poo Alley. It's just filled. It's horrible.
Yes, it's not very good. And from on here, you have the clock tower, which I'm hoping that the bells don't start banging because it's just gone 4 o'clock. And so here's the port, there's the island. Not heard whatever's happened to the football. I wonder, don't know if they've won. Oh, there's a couple of football fans up here. You hear them in the background. Don't sound like they're celebrating. And we're ready for the ferry to come in tomorrow. It's coming in at 10:30 to take us to Skopelos. What's it called? I never get it right. Skopelos. We're at church again. So this is our 4th church today on a Sunday. Is it open, my love?
No, not at all. This is the water just near where we sat, and there's a bit of a feeding frenzy going on with the fish. Some of them are really big. I don't know what kind of fish they are. It's a lovely atmosphere. So we've walked from the main town over there where we've eaten most days, and it's Sunday afternoon, and in the restaurant it's really packed. It's a lovely atmosphere. And we've ordered a few bowls of tapas. We're just waiting for it to come. What a cracking Sunday. The first 2 dishes have arrived, so we've gone for tara masalata, with pita bread that's beautiful, warm and grilled.
Go on, tell me what this looks like.
It's fine, just eat it. I know you'll love it, Ian.
I know it's fish.
Then we've gone for a stuffed pepper that is stuffed with melted. The second two dishes have come. We ordered meatballs, but they've actually come as a whole meal with chips and everything. And then this is a phyllo pie that has spinach and cheese in, and it's actually traditional of Skopelos, which is where we're going to tomorrow. So it's a taste of Skopelos today before we go there tomorrow. Happy eating, Mr. A.
Good beer as well. So with that little island over there, as you come in by aircraft, come over that little, these two island bits, you come in through the water, well, hopefully not in the water. Don't know if you remember nearly thinking that you're going to hit the boat, and then there's the landing strip, and it is that small landing strip that when they come to take off, they have to do it with the tanks almost empty, just enough to get them to Athens. And what they do is they take off and then they refuel at Athens. So that is the airport, and they even have to put these things on: caution, danger from aircraft jet blast, aircraft exhaust gases. Careful, because when they take off, they've only got a very short runway and they've got to try and get out and then into the island. There is one of the things that we remembered when we came here. And there's my lady, precious woman.
It's our last meal on Skiathos, and I think Mr. A would say it's one of the best.
Here's my white milk bottle, Mike.
So we've come to this little cafe. This is Yorkshire tea, and I've got a cappuccino, and we're waiting on scrambled eggs and a cooked breakfast before we catch the ferry. As you can guess, it's 8:30 in the morning, everybody's whizzing about going to work, so it's a little bit noisy. Have you had a lovely holiday on Skiathos?
Wherever I'm with you, my love, is a beautiful holiday.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within.
Arrived in Skopelos. It was 1 hour and 10-minute journey, and it cost £32, I think. And this is our apartment. It's beautiful. So this apartment, 3 nights, 2 people, £126, which we think is really, really good, especially considering the hotel has a pool. So very, very modern compared to the last place we stayed. Everything in very good working order. Delilah's so glad to be in the cool. We had just an 8-minute walk from the harbour, so it wasn't too bad, but it is now nearly 12 o'clock, so the heat of the day is on. We even have a sofa for chilling out on. So we're very, very happy with this. It's got everything we need. It's got a fridge, so we can cut the bills down and get some food. Kettle. And then the view is spectacular. So the pool is full, but the lady's just going to check we can use it. It's supposed to be freezing cold, but I'm looking forward to that. And this is all the other apartments, so we've done well getting one right by the pool. And we're out in the hills. This is the port of Skopelos. That's a fast cat. We came over on a normal one. And our hotel is 8 minutes walk up that way. And we've come down to the harbour in the evening. It's only been 22 degrees, but it's been boiling hot. So we've showered Delilah and we have now come out in the evening. It's 5 o'clock for a walk. And we're going to see what we can find. We have just seen a couple of hikers who suggested we walk to the beach and then up this great big hill to a monastery at the top. Which I'm just trying to pan in for you. This is the monastery. But we're not quite sure whether we're going to be able to do it. But we know we can definitely do a lovely evening walk along the harbour in Skopelos, which seems to be a little noisier than Skiathos. Oh, and another interesting fact, we've just found out that a lot of Mamma Mia was filmed here. So we're going to see if we can find some film venues. We must be on our holidays because we're having our desserts before our tea. So we're out walking. Look at this for a cake. And this is mine. How nice is that? And I've got a cold coffee, frappe coffee. Ian's got a cup of tea. And Lipton's tea, and this is the bay we sat at, and it is 6:30 in the evening, and then we'll go back and have our tea if we need it. Guess what we're watching? It's our evening movie, and I've bought a Toblerone. So tomorrow we've hired mopeds. And we're going to go around and see what sights of Mamma Mia we can find. Very excited. Woohoo! It's a pretty warm night tonight, so I've come out onto the balcony and it takes on a whole new quality in the night time. All the little mountain houses lit up. The other apartments down there. Pool. And it's so still, it's beautiful. Of an early start this morning. You can hear the cockerels crowing. Ian's wanting to go to watch the sunrise, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to jump on the bike. I'm so glad we got the bike because we were planning first of all walking, and I think it's 5k. So I'm so glad we've got the bikes. We're going on the bikes down to a little bay, watching the sunrise and possibly a dawn dip. But we'll see about that. I'm really tired. travelling around. I've not slept much, so I'm just a bit tired, but I'm sure I'll wake up. So let's go and watch the sunrise. The dawn chorus is underway. We've come down to the beach and we're just on our way to the little cove where apparently it is the best sunrise on the island. And look at Mr. A ahead. For once, he's so excited about this idea. It's weird really, because one's up and one's down with us. We never seem to be both down at the same time. So we kind of spur each other on and dare each other to do things like get out of bed early. Oh, but I'm quite excited. And the hips on the bike were easier this morning to deal with, so that's a bonus. So I'll take you around the corner and we'll watch the sunrise together. We've had a bit of a technical error.
Come down a bit. How's that?
Yes.
Yeah, my hair's nearly blown away. No, that's not it.
Tell them about your technical error, Mr. A.
Technical error was we've come to a beach to watch the sun rise, or to watch the sun come up, and we're on the wrong side of the island.
So actually we've travelled 15 minutes. 15 minutes bike ride and 10 minutes walk across the beach, and it was actually 700 metres away from the apartment that we've got, but we know for tomorrow. However, we have looked at...
Well, where the sun actually rises this morning is only 3 kilometres away from the actual thing. In fact, I don't think it's that far.
I've just said it's 700 metres.
Oh yes. Okay.
He's not woke up, obviously. However, we have found a good place for the sun to set, so we'll try for a sunset today. It's wonderful! I feel absolutely so alive, I can't tell you. That was amazing, our first ride out on the bike. Bikers, I applaud your hip flexibility, because I needed to get off, not to stretch my legs, but to straighten my legs out again. But it was absolutely amazing. The air conditioning is the best I've ever had. But also I'd forgotten that if you're on a bike, all the smells. So there was like sweet jasmine, and there was great big swathes of mint bushes.
Ian pooping himself.
There was rosemary, pine forest. Oh, it was just the best. Oh, I'm so happy. And we were driving along singing at the top of our voices, Born to be Wild and Bat Out of Hell, like we were two young things. Oh, and the other thing, we had to stop at some roadworks, and all the men saluted Ian and called him Das Kapitan, King of the Road. Yeah. Come down to the harbour, and there's this beautiful church, and for once it's open. So all the other churches we've been to haven't been open, but this one is, and it is stunning. There's the priest. He's just said hello to me in a very friendly fashion. Bougainvillea at the side, so it's very highly decorated. Look at this, such rich colours. Looks as though perhaps it's been renovated recently, because it is stunning, the colours. Oh, you can smell the incense. Oh, wow. Look at the light and the colour from that.
So is that the representation of the 12 disciples?
I think they are the apostles. This is a well-loved church. So what we've been noticing is these hands the way they paint them. Some of them have particular hand gestures, and I think it said that only the apostles had that particular hand gesture, and it was a sign of a blessing.